Hello, I'm Emily, and I chose to use this discussion to talk about European Americans. And the first question is, what are two social, political, or occupational issues facing European Americans? The first one that I wanted to speak about was regarding the diversity, cultural change that's happening in the U.S. Regarding the borders and immigration, social policies and stuff like that. I think that that's something that is one of the issues that European Americans are definitely facing. The second issue that I wanted to speak on was mental health, specifically in European American men. I think that it's often a sign of, shows, it's viewed as weakness when a male speaks out about their feelings or seeks counseling, and that can sometimes cause other concerns like substance use to cope, which is just viewed as like the manly thing to do. Like, you go to work, you have a glass of whiskey when you get home to go to bed, and you repeat, and that's kind of just viewed as the normal. So second question was, based on your research, which counseling theory would work best with this group and why? I really like CBT. I think that it is a really solid therapy structure. It's helps focus on unhealthy thoughts and habits, and it's very structured, goal-oriented, and helps change the behavior from the core, not just from the outside. So because many European Americans, similar to other cultures, value individualism and autonomy, being able to make their own decisions, and self-improvement, I think that CBT aligns really well with those values of CBT and how it works. It's also got extensive research to back it up. Like I said, it's very structured, and it's goal-oriented, so really helpful with that autonomy values that they have. The third question was, what cultural barriers exist to seek counseling services, and how might you mitigate those barriers? So one of the barriers that I kind of had spoke about before was the stigma associated with the mental health treatment, that some of them view that as a sign of weakness, and it can, cause increased emotional distress and delay getting help, and which can further then cause other issues like the coping with substance abuse. So that barrier, along with the lack of education about, what is actually available for mental health and what can be helpful for treatment options, and what is available for individuals. I think that as a counselor, it's important to spread that awareness of what's available and how you can be helped, that it's not such a lonely process, and that it does not have to be, you create, the goal would be to create a space that people felt safe and empowered and non-judged, so that they understand that being here does not mean that they are weak or under any other, labels of any sort. That it would just be, you're here to help, get help. So yeah, that was, overall, I think the challenges are just the stigmas, and social obviously with immigration stuff going on is probably tough, and being a counselor, spreading awareness and providing a non-judgmental space is the most important thing, and providing education about that.